Hi friends, welcome you all to Think Max. We are in class 11 Max, chapter 9, straight lines. In this session, we are going to discuss exercise 9.3, all the questions. Question number 1 to 70. Okay. So question number 1, reduce the following equations into slope-intercept form and find their slopes and the y-intercept. So we have to reduce these equations to slope-intercept form. In the slope intercept form, we have three forms, x-intercept, y-intercept and both the intercepts. So here we have to find the slopes and the y-intercept. So slope intercept form is based on y-intercept. So what is the general equation with slope and y-intercept? It is nothing but y equal to mx plus c. So this is the general equation of slope intercept form when y-intercept is given. Now we have to change these three equations to y is equal to mx plus c format and find out m and c. Okay. Now what is given? It is given that x plus 7y equal to 0. We need y is equal to. So keep the y term in RHS and bring all other terms to LHS. So this plus x will become minus x. So the coefficient of y here is 1. So we have to divide by 7 on both sides. So dividing by 7, the 7 by 7 will become 1 and here it will become minus x by 7. There is no constant c. So you can write it as plus 0. So this is nothing but minus 1 by 7 into x plus 0. So the coefficient of x is minus 1 by 7. So if you compare these two, 1 and 2. So what does 1 and 2 says? If you compare here, m is nothing but minus 1 by 7. So this is the slope. And what is y-intercept? It is nothing but c. So c is equal to here 0. So slope is minus 1 by 7. Y-intercept is 0. Clear children? So shall we move on to the second part? Yes. So here also we have y is equal to mx plus c. So this is the first equation. Now what is given? It is given that 6x plus 3y minus 5 equal to 0. As usual, keep the y term in RHS. Take everything to LHS. So plus 6x will become minus 6x. Minus 5 will become plus 5. Now, we have to make the coefficient of y as 1. So, we have to divide by 3 on both sides. If we divide by 3, this becomes 1. Here it is minus 6 by 3x plus 5 by 3. What is 6 by 3? It is 2. So, y is equal to minus 2x plus 5 by 3. So, if you compare 1 and 2, 1 and 2 says that m is equal to minus 2. And what is c? c is equal to 5 by 3. Okay. So this m is nothing but slope. That is slope is equal to minus 2. C is nothing but y-intercept. So y-intercept equal to 5 by 3. Clear children? So last one, very simple, y is equal to 0. So it can be written as, in this format, we can write as y is equal to 0 into x plus 0. So y is equal to 0 can be written as 0 into x plus 0. So if you compare 1 and 2, so 1 is here, 1 and 2 says that m equal to 0 and c is equal to 0. That means slope equal to 0, y-intercept is also 0 for this problem. Clear? Understood? So moving on to the second question. Reduce the following equations into intercept form and find their intercepts on the axis. So we have to change to intercept form and find the intercepts on both the axes. Okay. So it is both x-intercept and y-intercept are given. If x-intercept and y-intercept are given, what is the general equation? So general equation is x by a plus y by b equal to 1. Here x-intercept is a and y-intercept is b. So this is the general equation. Now we have to change the given equations in three parts to this general format and find the value of a and b, which gives the intercepts on the axis. Okay. Now what is given? The given equation is 3x plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. Now if you check the general equation in LHS, we have x term and y term. So here in RHS, we have the constant term. So what we can do, we can keep the x term and y term, bring the constant to RHS. So minus 12 will become plus 12. So here RHS is 1. To make this 12 1, we have to divide by 12 on both sides. So if we divide by 12, it is 3x by 12 plus 2y by 12 equal to 12 by 12. So 3x by 12, 1 threes, 4 threes. So it is x by 4 plus 1 twos and 6 twelves. So it is y by 6 equal to 1. Now if you compare this first equation, general equation, and the given equation changed format, you will get a is equal to 4 and b is equal to 6. So 1 and 2 says that a is equal to 4, b is equal to 6. That means x-intercept is 4 and y-intercept is 6. Clear? So in the same way, shall we do the second part? So general equation is x by a plus y by b equal to 1. So this is the first equation. What is given? It is given that 4x minus 3y equal to 6. So in LHS, we have to make it as 1. So what we have to do? We have to divide by 6 on both sides. So it is 4x by 6 minus 3y by 6 equal to 6 by 6. So this is 2 twos are 4 and 3 twos are 6. So we will get 2x by 3 minus 1 twos, 1 threes and 2 threes are 6. So y by 2 equal to 1. We need x divided by. So this 2, when I take it to the denominator, it will move down. So we can write this as x divided by 2 by 3 can be written as, if I write it in the denominator, you can write it as 3 by 2. So this is 2 by 3x. I need x divided by. So 2 by 3 should be written as 3 by 2 minus y by 2 equal to 1. So what does 1 and 2 says? 1 and 2 says a is equal to 3 by 2. Now here it is plus. So what we can do, instead of writing minus, this can be written as plus and minus can be taken here. So this is x by a plus y by b equal to 1. So that means b is equal to minus 2. So it says x intercept is 3 by 2, y-intercept is minus 2. Clear? So last part, third one, it is given that 3y plus 2 is equal to 0. So general format is x by a plus y by b equal to 1. Here a is x-intercept, b is y-intercept. What is given? 3y plus 2 equal to 0. So let us keep the y term here and the constant term here. Now to keep the constant as 1, we have to divide by minus 2. So it is 3 divided by minus 2y equal to minus 2 divided by minus 2. Here we don't have x term. So it is 0 into x. Okay, 0 into x plus this y is here. If I take 3 by minus 2 to the denominator, it will change as minus 2 by 3. Okay, equal to 1. So there is no x-intercept. That means a is equal to 0 and b is equal to minus 2 by 3. Therefore, x-intercept is equal to 0 and y-intercept is minus 2 by 3. So these are the solution for this problem. Clear? So shall we move on to the third question? Find the distance of the point minus 1 comma 1 from the line 12 into x plus 6 equal to 5 into y minus 2. So we have to find out the distance of the point from the line. We know that distance of the point, general format, x1 comma y1 from the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is given by d is equal to modulus of ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by square root of a square plus b square. So this is the formula. Now we have to change this equation to this format. Okay. So what is given? 12 into x plus 6 equal to 5 into y minus 2. So let us multiply this by 12. So 12x plus 72 equal to 5y minus 30. So bringing the y terms here, it is 12x, 5y will become here minus 5y and we have plus 72. This minus 30 will become plus 30 equal to 0. So we have 12x minus 5y plus 102. Okay, am I right? No, it is 5 2s are 10 here. I wrote 30. I'm sorry. So it is 5 2s are 10. Okay. So 72 plus 10 makes 82, which is equal to 0. Okay. Let us name this as 1 and let us name this as 2. So what does 1 and 2 says? 1 and 2, if you compare, we will get A is equal to 12, B is equal to minus 5, C is equal to 82. So these are the values of A, B, C. What is the given point? So the given point is minus 1 comma 1. So it says x1 is minus 1 and y1 is 1. Okay. So therefore the distance is nothing but modulus of A x1 plus B, which is minus 5, y1 plus C, 82, divided by square root of A square, 12 square plus B square, so minus 5 whole square. So D is equal to 12 into minus 1, it is minus 12. Minus 5 into 1 is minus 5 into plus is minus. So minus 5 plus 82 divided by square root of 12 square is 144 and minus 5 square. Minus, if you power 2, it will become positive. Minus to the power even number is always positive. So 5 square is 25. So if you calculate this value, it is plus 65. So modulus of plus 65. If you add 144 and 25, it is 169. So which is equal to, so modulus of plus 65 is 65. Square root of 169 is 13 square is 169. So it is root of 169 is 13. So the distance is 65 by 13 units. So distance is 65 by 13 units. Clear? Understood? So shall we move on to the next question? Find the points on the x-axis whose distances from the line x by 3 plus y by 4 equal to 1 or 4 units. Here we have to find out the point on the x-axis and the equation is given, distance value is given. So these are the values given. We have to find out the point on x-axis. Okay. Now let me start the solution. So let the point on x-axis be a comma 0. In x-axis, y value will always be 0. Let us assume that let it be a comma 0. Now we have to find out the value of a. Okay. So what is the equation given? It is given that x by 3 plus y by 4 equal to 1. We have to change it to ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Now, if we take LCM as 12, we will get 4x plus 3y divided by 12 equal to 1. So that means 4x plus 3y equal to 12. So 12 when it goes here, it goes as product. Okay. Now it is 4x plus 3y. This plus 12 will become minus 12 when I change the sign. So this is the equation. Now what we know? Distance from the point x1 comma y1 to the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Let us name this as 2 is given by d is equal to modulus of ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by square root of a square plus b square. This is the distance formula when the equation and point is given. Now if you compare 1 and 2, so 1 and 2 says that A is equal to 4, B is equal to 3, C is equal to minus 12. And the point is A comma 0. So if you compare these 2 points, we will get x1 equal to A, y1 equal to 0. So what is distance? Distance is given as 4 units. So it is given that d is equal to 4. Now substituting everything in this formula. So this is 3. So what will happen to 3? 3d. It is 4 equal to modulus of ax1. So 4 into x1 is a plus by1 3 into 0 plus c. So plus c is minus 12. So divided by square root of a square. So 4 square plus b square. So it is 3 square. So 4 equal to modulus of 4 into a, it is 4a. This is 0, so no need to write. Plus into minus is minus. Divided by square root of 4 fours are 16 plus 3 square is 9. So 4 equal to modulus of 4a minus 12 divided by square root of 16 plus 9 is 25. So it is 4 is equal to modulus of 4a minus 12 divided by square root of 25 is 5. Now if we cross multiply, we will get 4 into 5, it is 20. 20 equal to modulus of 4a minus 12. That means as it has modulus sign, this value can be positive as well as negative. Okay. So 4a minus 12 can be 20 or 4a minus 12 can be minus 20. Okay. Now let me erase these parts. So if 4a minus 12 equal to 20, what is a? So 4a minus 12 equal to 20, that means 4a is equal to 20 plus 12. So that means 4a is equal to 20 plus 12 is 32. So a is equal to 32 by 4. So which is 8. Okay. So another one is 4a minus 12 is equal to minus 20. That means 4a is equal to minus 20. Minus 12 will become plus 12. So 4a is equal to minus 20 plus 12 is minus 8. So what is a? A is equal to minus 8. This 4 will go to division when I change the sign. So minus 8 by 4 is minus 2. So a values are 8, 8 and minus 2. So therefore, points on x-axis are 8, 0 and minus 2, 0. So this is the solution for this problem. Clear? Do you understand? Okay. So shall we move on to the fifth question? Yes, fifth one. Find the distance between parallel lines. So if you check the parallel lines, coefficient of x will be same for both the lines. Now, let us write the formula for distance between parallel lines. So if ax plus by plus c1 equal to 0 and ax plus by plus c2 is equal to 0 are parallel. What is the distance? Distance d is equal to modulus of c1 minus c2 divided by square root of a square plus b square. So this is the distance between two parallel lines. Now what is given? It is given that 15x plus 8y minus 34 equal to 0. Another equation is 15x plus 8y plus 31 equal to 0. Now if you compare the general equations, we get a is equal to 15, b is equal to 8, c1 equal to minus 34, c2 is equal to plus 31. So now what is distance? Distance is modulus of c1 minus c2. So c1 is minus 34 minus c2 is 31 divided by square root of it is a square. What is a square? It is 15 square plus b is 8. So 8 square which is equal to minus 34 minus 31. It is minus 65 divided by 15 square is 225. 8 square is 64. So modulus of minus 65 will become plus 65 divided by root of 225 plus 64. It is 289. So 289 is the perfect square of 17. So it is 65 by 17 units. So this is the distance between the two parallel lines, given parallel lines. Okay, clear? So shall we move on to the next part, second part. So these are the two equations given. So the same will come here. If these two equations are parallel, then this is the distance between the two parallel lines. Now what is given here? It is given that L into x plus y plus p equal to 0. Now multiplying by L, we get Lx plus Ly plus p is equal to 0. Another equation is L into x plus y minus r equal to 0. So multiplying Lx plus Ly minus r equal to 0. So if you compare with the general equation, here a is equal to L, b is also L, c1 is p, c2 is minus r. So what is the distance? Distance d is equal to c1 minus c2. So c2 is minus r divided by square root of a square L square plus b square, which is also L square. So equal to modulus of p plus r divided by square root of L square plus L square is 2L square. Okay. Now this L square, if you take from the square root, it will become L. This power 2 and root gets cancelled. So p plus r divided by L root 2. Okay. So L can be taken from the square root and there will be this 2 is remaining. So it is square root 2. So modulus of p plus r divided by L root 2 is the distance between these two parallel lines. Clear children? Understood? So shall we move on to the next question? Sixth question, find equation of the line parallel to the line 3x minus 4y plus 2 is equal to 0 and passing through the point minus 2 comma 3. Okay. Now we have to find the equation of the line. So this is the line we need to find. Let us name this as L1, equation of the line parallel to another line. So this equation is L1 equation is parallel to another line, that is 3x minus 4y plus 2 is equal to 0 and passing through. So this line passes through minus 2 comma 3. Okay. What we know, if it is parallel, slope of both L1 and L2 are same. So if you know the slope and the point is there, we can find out the equation using slope point form. Okay. Now to find the slope, we can change this equation to slope intercept form. Then we can find out the slope of this equation. Okay. So let L1 be the required line passing through, it passes through minus 2 comma 3. So let another equation, let L2 be parallel to L1. So equation of L2 is given as 3x minus 4y plus 2 equal to 0. Let us change this to slope and y-intercept form. So for this, we have to keep the y term on one side. So here y term is negative. So we can take this negative to RHS. So this will become 3x plus 2 will be here minus 4y when it goes to RHS, it will become plus 4y. So now just interchange. I am not changing any values. I am just changing as such the sides. So 4y equal to 3x plus 2. Now we need y is equal to. So we have to divide by 4. So y is equal to 3 by 4x plus 2 by 4. So if you compare with the general form, y is equal to mx plus c, we find m is the slope here. So here m is equal to 3 by 4. So m is equal to 3 by 4. Okay. So therefore, slope of L2 is equal to 3 by 4. As L1 is parallel to L2, both their slopes will be same. So this is equal to slope of L1. So because L1 is parallel to L2. So if the two lines are parallel, their slopes will be equal. So now we have slope of L1, m is equal to 3 by 4 and it passes through x1 comma y1 which is minus 2 comma 3. If it is so, what is the equation of the line passing through and with the slope? It is nothing but y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. So y minus, what is y1? y1 is 3, m is 3 by 4 x minus, what is x1? x1 is minus 2. So y minus 3 equal to 3 by 4 into x minus into minus, it is plus 2. Now taking this 4 to RHS, division 4 will become product 4. So it is 4 into y minus 3 equal to 3 into x plus 2. So multiplying 4y minus 12 equal to 3x plus 6. Now we can just interchange. As x is positive, we will write x plus y plus constant. So we will interchange. Okay. Now bring RHS to LHS. So already we have 3x. This plus 4y will become minus 4y. What are the constants? Plus 6 is there. Minus 12, when I bring to LHS, it becomes plus 12 equal to 0. So I get 3x minus 4y plus 18 equal to 0. So this is the equation of the required line L1. Okay, understood? So moving on to the seventh question. Find equation of the line perpendicular to the line x minus 7y plus 5 is equal to 0 and having x intercept 3. Okay. Now we have a line. So this line equation is x minus 7y plus 5 is equal to 0. So and there is a line perpendicular to this equation, okay, and has x-intercept 3. So it intercepts the x-axis at 3. Okay, so x-axis is the horizontal line. It intercepts at 3. So x-intercept is 3. Okay, so these are the data given. Now we have to find out this equation. Equation of L1. Let us keep this as L2. So we have to find equation of L1. Now, how to find out? We have x-intercept. If we know the slope, we know the slope and x-intercept form. Okay, with that we can find out the equation of the perpendicular line. Now we have the equation of this line, horizontal line. So if we find the slope of this line, we know that slope of the perpendicular line. How to find out? Product of the both the slopes. Product of slope of L1 and slope of L2 equal to minus 1. So with that, we will find out the slope of L1. Okay. So that is the concept. Now, let L1 be the required line with x-intercept. X-intercept is denoted as D equal to 3. Okay. So slope with x-intercept form is y is equal to m into x minus d. So this is the general form. So general equation with slope and x-intercept. Now we know the x-intercept. We have to find only m value. Now let L2 be perpendicular to L1. So what is equation of L2 given? Equation of L2 is x minus 7y plus 5 is equal to 0. Now if we change to y is equal to mx plus c, we can find out the value of m. So this negative is for y. So take this to the RHS. So x plus 5 will be equal to plus 7y. So now just interchange 7y equal to x plus 5. So dividing by 7, we get y is equal to 1 by 7x plus 5 by 7. So if we compare with y is equal to mx plus c, here m is equal to 1 by 7. Okay. So slope of L2, let us name this as m2 equal to 1 by 7. Okay. So let slope of L1 be m1. So since L1 is perpendicular to L2, product of their slopes equal to minus 1. Okay. So we need to find m1. What is m2? It is 1 by 7 equal to minus 1. So m1 will be equal to this 1 by 7. When I bring it to RHS, it will become 7 by 1. So m1 will be equal to minus 7. That means slope of L1 equal to minus 7. So we get m is equal to minus 7, d is equal to 3. So substituting in this equation, we get y is equal to m is minus 7, x minus d is 3. So y is equal to multiplying by minus 7, minus 7x, minus into minus is plus 7 into 3, 21. So bring everything to LHS, we will get y plus 7x minus 21 equal to 0, or 7x plus y minus 21 equal to 0. So this is the required equation which is perpendicular to L2. Clear? So we will be moving on to the eighth problem. Find angle between the lines root 3x plus y is equal to 1 and x plus root 3y equal to 1. So we know that formula for angle between the lines. So if two lines are y is equal to m1x plus c and y is equal to m2x plus c. This is the equation of two lines. Then angle between them is tan theta equal to modulus of m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. So this is the formula for angle between them. So what we need? We need m1 and m2. Okay. So we have to change these two equations to y is equal to mx plus c format. Okay. Now what is given? First equation, root 3x plus y equal to 1. How we can change? We can change y is equal to, bring this root 3x to RHS, it will become minus root 3x. The 1 is in the same side, it is plus 1. Now comparing with this, y is equal to m1x plus c, we will get m1 equal to minus root 3. What is another equation? X plus root 3y equal to 1. So keep the y term here. Bring the x term to LHS. It is minus x plus 1. So we have root 3. So dividing by root 3, we will get y is equal to minus 1 by root 3x plus 1 by root 3. Now if you compare both this, we will get m2 is equal to minus 1 by root 3. So we got m1 and m2. Now we have to find tan theta. So substituting here, tan theta is equal to modulus of m1, it is minus root 3 minus 1 divided by, what is m2? m2 is minus 1 by root 3 divided by 1 plus minus root 3 into minus 1 by root 3. Okay. So which is equal to minus root 3. Minus into minus, it is plus. So plus 1 by root 3. 1. Here minus into minus is plus. So plus into plus plus. And root 3 gets cancelled. So it will be 1. Now, if we take LCM here, we will get root 3 is the LCM. So multiplying root 3 here, we will get root 3 into root 3 is 3. Minus 3 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1, 2. So we will be getting minus 2 by root 3. This is 2 by 1. It will change to 1 by 2 if I take it to the numerator. So 2 gets cancelled. So I will get minus 1 by root 3. Tan theta is equal to modulus of minus 1 by root 3. So tan theta will be equal to, as it is modulus, negative sign will not come. So it is 1 by root 3. So whose value of tan is 1 by root 3? It is 30 degree. So tan theta is equal to tan 30 degree. So this means theta is equal to 30. So tan theta is positive in 180 minus theta also. So theta can be 180 minus 30. So it can be 150 degree also. So theta can be, angle between the lines can be 30 degree or 150 degree. Clear? Understood? So moving on to the ninth question. The line through the points h, 3 and 4, 1 intersects the line at right angle. Find the value of h. Okay. So if the two lines are perpendicular, we have product of their slopes equal to minus 1. So these are the points for one line, and this is the equation of another line. So if you find slope for both these lines and product it, we will get in this equation and we can find the value of h. Okay. So now let L1 be the line through the points h, 3 and 4, 1. So what will be the slope? So slope of L1, which is M1, equal to, what is the general format? It is Y2 minus Y1 divided by X2 minus X1. So what is Y2 here? It is 1. Y1 is 3 divided by X2 is 4 and X1 is H. So M1 equal to 1 minus 3 is minus 2 divided by 4 minus H. So this is M1. Now there is another equation, 7x minus 9y equal to 90. So this is equation of a line perpendicular to L1. Okay. So let L2 be the line perpendicular to L1. So equation of L2 is given as 7x minus 9y equal to 90. Let us change this to y is equal to mx plus c format. So from this format we can find out the slope m. Now to change this we need y is equal to. So here y is negative. So change this to right hand side. So 7x, bring this 19 here. It is minus 19 minus 9y will become plus 9. So now just interchanging the sides. 9y equal to 7x minus 19. So dividing by 9, we get y is equal to 7 by 9x minus 19 by 9. Now comparing with this, slope is equal to 7 by 9. So slope of L2, which we can name it as M2, equal to 7 by 9. So since L1 is perpendicular to L2, M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. What is M1? M1 is minus 2 divided by 4 minus H into M2 is 7 by 9 equal to minus 1. So both the sides negatives gets cancelled. So 2 into 7 is 14 divided by multiplying by 9. 9 fours are 36 minus h into 9 is 9h equal to 1. So just cross multiply. 14 will be equal to 1 into 36 minus 9h. So bring this 9h here to the left hand side. It will become plus 9h. On the right hand side we have 36. This 14, if I take it to left hand side, it will become minus 14. So 9h is equal to 22. H is equal to 22 by 9. So this is the value we need. So we found the value of H, which is 22 by 9. Clear? So moving on to the 10th question. Prove that the line through the point x1 comma y1 and parallel to the line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is a into x minus x1 plus b into y minus y1 equal to 0. Okay. So we have to find out the line through the point x1 comma y1 and parallel to the line. Okay. So there are two lines. One line passes through x1 comma y1 and this line is parallel to ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Now we have to find this equation of line L1. What we know, if two lines are parallel, their slopes will be equal. So if you find the slope of L2, then it will be the same for L1. So the point is given, slope is there. From the slope point form, we can find out the equation of line L1. Okay. So let L1 be the required line passing through x1 comma y1. Let L2 be the line parallel to L1. So what is equation of L2? Equation of L2 is given as AX plus BY plus C equal to 0. Now we have to change this to y is equal to mx plus c format. So we will get the slope which is m. Okay. Now keep the y term here and take all those terms to right hand side. So it will become minus ax minus c. Now dividing by b, y will be equal to minus a by bx minus c by b. That means slope of L2 is equal to minus a by b. So which is equal to slope of L1 because L1 is parallel to L2. Their slopes will be equal. So that means m is equal to minus a by b. That is slope of L1 is equal to minus a by b and it passes through the point x1 comma y1. So what is the equation, general equation? Y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. So here y1 is same y1. What is m? It is minus a by b into x minus x1 is same x1. Now taking this division b to left hand side, it will become product b. So it is b into y minus y1 equal to minus a into x minus x1. Now bring this complete term to LHS. It will become plus. So plus a into x minus x1. The same term b is in left hand side. So it is plus b into y minus y1 equal to 0. Okay. So this is the required equation we need and we have proved it. Clear children? Understood? Yes. So moving on to the 11th question. 11th question. Two lines passes through the point 2, 3 and intersects each other at an angle of 60 degrees. If slope of one line is 2, we have to find equation of the other line. So here what is given? The two lines passes through the point 2, 3. So this is the common point for both the lines and these two lines make an angle of 60 degrees. So that is angle between two lines is given and this line passes through the point 2, 3. So this is given. Now we have to find the equation of other line. One line slope is given. We have to find out the equation of the other line. Okay. Now what is given? Theta. Angle between them is given which is 60 degree and let m1 be slope of one line. And it is given m1 equal to 2. Okay, so slope of one line is 2. So let m2 be slope of another line. Now what we know, angle between them is given by tan theta is equal to modulus of m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. Okay, m1 m2. So we have theta is equal to 60 degree. So tan 60 is equal to m1 is 2. So 2 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 is 2. So it is 2 m1. Okay, 2 m2 here. Okay, m1 is 2 and m2 is as such m2. So this is what we get. What is tan 60? Tan 60 is root 3. So root 3 is equal to modulus of 2 minus m2 divided by 1 plus 2 m2. Now this absolute value says that this value 2 minus m2 divided by 1 plus 2 m2 can be positive or negative. After taking modulus, it will be positive. So this value can be positive or negative. So we can write 2 minus m2 divided by 1 plus 2 m2. This can be positive or negative. So you can write plus or minus root 3. Okay, so we get two cases, plus root 3 minus root 3. So case 1. So in case 1, let us take the positive value 2 minus m2 divided by 1 plus 2 m2 is equal to plus root 3. Now just cross multiplying, 2 minus m2 will be equal to root 3 into 1 plus 2 m2. So 2 minus m2 is equal to multiplying by root 3. So root 3 plus 2 root 3 m2. Okay. Now this is negative m2. So bringing this to RHS, it will become positive. So I am bringing this root 3 here. So it is 2 minus root 3. Already here we have 2 root 3 m2. If I bring this minus m2 here, it is plus m2. So 2 minus root 3 is equal to, taking the m2 outside, 2 root 3 plus 1 into m2. So what is m2 now? So m2 is equal to 2 minus root 3 divided by 2 root 3 plus 1. So now we have slope of another line. Okay. So if we have the slope of another line, this line passes through the point 2 comma 3. Then we can find out the equation of the line with slope point form. Okay. So therefore, the equation is, what is the general format? It is y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. So y minus, where does it pass through? So it passes through 2 comma 3. So y1 will be 3. M is slope, which is 2 minus root 3 divided by 2 root 3 plus 1 into x minus x1 is 2. Okay. So now cross multiplying, we will get 2 root 3 plus 1 into y minus 3 equal to 2 minus root 3 into x minus 2. Okay. Now just multiplying. So we no need to multiply each term with this y, because coefficient of y we will keep it as same. So this 2 root 3 plus 1 into y, only multiplying the constant. So minus 3 into 2 root 3 is minus 6 root 3. 1 into minus 3 is minus 3. In the same way here, it is 2 minus root 3x. No need to multiply this coefficient x, only the constants. So minus 2 into 2 is minus 4. Minus 2 into minus root 3 is plus 2 root 3. Okay. Now bringing the x term here, it is 2 root 3 plus 1 into y minus 2 minus root 3 into x. What are the constants? minus 6 root 3 minus 3. This minus 4 when I bring here, it will become plus 4 plus 2 root 3 will become minus 2 root 3 equal to 0. Now, to make this plus, we can take this negative to inside. So, minus root 3 will become plus root 3 plus 2 will become minus 2. So, root 3 minus 2x. Next, y term. It is 2 root 3 plus 1 into y. What are the constants? Minus 6 root 3 and minus 2 root 3 will give you minus 8 root 3. Minus 3 plus 4 will give you minus plus 1 equal to 0. So this is the equation when we take case 1, that is when we take positive root 3. Okay. Now in the same way we have to take negative root 3. Okay. So before that let me erase these values. For case 1, this is the equation. Now for case 2, we have negative root 3. So for this, we will find the slope now. So just cross multiplying, we will get 2 minus m2 is equal to minus root 3 into 1 plus 2m. So that means 2 minus m2 will be equal to multiplying with minus root 3. It is minus root 3 minus 2 root 3 m2. So negative is in RHS. So bring it to LHS. So we will get what is in LHS. Already we have 2 minus m2. If we bring this here, it will become plus 2 root 3 m2. What is in RHS? It is minus root 3. So bring this 2 here. So m2 minus m2 plus 2 root 3 m2 is equal to minus root 3 minus 2. Okay. So taking m2 outside, it will be what is positive first? 2 root 3. Write the negative next. It is minus 1. Here you can take the negatives outside. So it is 2 plus root 3. Okay. Now m2 will be equal to minus of 2 plus root 3 divided by 2 root 3 minus 1. Okay. So this is the value of m2. That is for case 2. Now again substituting in this general format. So equation is y minus y1 is same 3, only the slope changes. It is minus of 2 plus root 3 divided by 2 root 3 minus 1 into x minus 2. Now cross multiplying, we will get 2 root 3 minus 1 into y minus 3 equal to minus of 2 plus root 3 into x minus 2. Okay. So now multiplying with y, the complete bracket, 2 root 3 minus 1 into y, only the constants we will be multiplying. If we multiply, it is minus 6 root 3 minus 1 into minus 3 is plus 3. Here we will keep the x coefficient same, minus 2 plus root 3x, multiplying with negative. So this minus into minus will become plus. So 2 into 2, 4. 2 into root 3 is plus 2 root 3. Okay. Now I will proceed here. So bringing this x term to LHS, it will become positive. So it is 2 plus root 3x. And what is y term? It is 2 root 3 minus 1 into y. And the constants are minus 6 root 3 plus 3. Bringing this to 4 to here, it is minus 4. And plus 2 root 3 will become minus 2 root 3 equal to 0. So simplifying, we will get 2 plus root 3x plus 2 root 3 minus 1 into y minus 6 root 3 and minus 2 root 3 is minus 8 root 3 plus 3 minus 4 is minus 1 equal to 0. So these are the equations of the other line. Okay. So the equation of the other line can be root 3 minus 2 into x plus root 3 plus 1 into y minus 8 root 3 plus 1 is equal to 0, or 2 plus root 3x plus root 2 root 3 minus 1 into 1 minus 8 root 3 minus 1 equal to 0. So these are the two equations. Clear? So shall we move on to the 12th question? Find the equation of the right bisector of the line segment joining the points 3, 4 and minus 1, 2. Here there is a line segment. It joins the point 3, 4. Let it be A. Another point minus 1, 2. We have to find the equation of this right bisector. So right bisector means, so let PQ be the right bisector. Then this Q, if PQ is the right bisector of AB, this Q will be the midpoint of AB, because bisects means it divides the line into two equal halves. So AQ will be QB. So Q is the midpoint of AB. So we have to find the equation of PQ. How to find? So this Q can be found out using midpoint formula. If we know a point and a slope, we can find out the slope of AB and then we can find out the slope of the perpendicular. That's all. Okay, understood? So we start the solution. Yes. So let AB be the line passing through 3, 4 and minus 1, 2. So therefore, slope of AB. So if two coordinates are given, slope is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So y2 is 2 minus y1 is 4, x2 is minus 1 and x1 is 3. 2 minus 4 is minus 2. Minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4. So both the negatives gets cancelled. 2 by 4 is 1 by 2. So slope of AB is equal to 1 by 2. Then what will be slope of PQ? We know that AB is perpendicular to PQ. So now let PQ be the perpendicular bisector of AB. So this implies Q is the midpoint of AB. Okay. So if PQ is the perpendicular bisector, this Q will be the midpoint of AB. So therefore we can find out Q as well as slope of AB. So since AB is perpendicular to PQ, we have slope of AB into slope of PQ is equal to minus 1. What is slope of AB? It is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 into slope of PQ, let us keep it as M, equal to minus 1. So M will be equal to, this 2 is in division. When we change the side, it will go to product. So minus 1 into 2 is minus 2. So slope of PQ is minus 2. Okay. Now let us find out the point Q. So Q is the midpoint of AB. What is the midpoint formula? Add the x coordinates, divide by 2. Add the y coordinates, divide by 2. So what are the x coordinates? 3 and minus 1. So 3 minus 1 divided by 2. What are the y coordinates? 4 and 2. So it is 4 plus 2 divided by 2. So 3 minus 1 is 2 by 2. 4 plus 2 is 6 by 2. So 2 by 2 is 1. 6 by 2 is 3. So we have a point Q as well as M. So slope point form. So what is equation of PQ? It is a general format. It is y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. If we have a point and the slope, this is the general form. So it is y minus, what is y1? It is 3. What is the slope? It is minus 2 into x minus, what is x1? It is 1. So y minus 3 equal to, multiplying by minus 2, we will get minus 2x. Minus into minus is plus 2. So bringing this 2x here, This will become positive plus y minus 3 minus 2 equal to 0. So 2x plus y minus 5 equal to 0. So this is the equation of PQ. Clear? Understood? So shall we move on to the 13th one? Find the coordinates of the foot of the perpendicular from the point minus 1 comma 3 to the line 3x minus 4y minus 16 equal to 0. Now what is given? There is a line. The line equation is 3x minus 4y minus 16 equal to 0. Okay. So this is the line. We can keep it as AB. So find the coordinates of the foot of the perpendicular from the point from minus 1 comma 3. So let us keep it as P. From minus 1 comma 3 we have the perpendicular. Okay. So this perpendicular meets AB at Q. So this Q is the foot of the perpendicular from the point minus 1 comma 3. We have to find out this point Q. Okay. So let Q be some A comma B. We have to find out the value of A and B. Okay. How to find out? So if we keep this Q as A comma B, this Q as A comma B, we can find out the slope of AB. And from this equation AB, we can find out the slope of AB. We know that both their slopes, product of their slopes equal to minus 1. We will get an equation. Then this A comma B lies on AB. So if we substitute A comma B in this equation, we will get another equation. So solving the equation, we can find out the value of A and B. That is the procedure. Okay. Now let us start writing. So let AB be the line 3x minus 4y minus 16 equal to 0. Okay. So let PQ be perpendicular to AB. So therefore point P is minus 1 comma 3. So let Q be the foot of the perpendicular. Okay. So let Q be A comma B. We have to find out AB. So first let us find slope of PQ. So slope of PQ. So if 2 points are given, it is nothing but y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. This is the slope formula. So what is y2? It is b minus y1 is 3. b minus 3 divided by x2 is a minus x1 is minus 1. So you will get b minus 3 divided by a minus into minus is plus. So a plus 1. So let this be M1. Okay. Let slope of PQ be M1. Next, there is another line 3x minus 4y minus 16. So equation of AB is 3x minus 4y minus 16 equal to 0. So from the equation, we can find out the slope using y is equal to mx plus c. If we change this equation to this format, we can find out the value of the slope, which is m. Okay. Now y is negative, so take this negative to RHS, it will become positive. So 3x minus 16 equal to 4y, or you can write it as 4y equal to 3x minus 16. Just interchange. Now divide by 4. So you'll get y is equal to 3 by 4x minus 16 by 4. So comparing this with this equation, so m is equal to 3 by 4. That means slope of AB is 3 by 4. So we got slope of PQ as well as slope of AB. So we know that PQ is perpendicular to AB. That means slope of PQ into slope of AB equal to minus 1. What is slope of PQ? It is B minus 3 divided by A plus 1. What is slope of AB? It is 3 by 4 equal to minus 1. So just multiplying we will get 3 into B minus 3 divided by 4 into A plus 1 equal to minus 1. Cross multiplying 3 into B minus 3 equal to minus 4 into A plus 1. So just bring this minus 4 here, it will become plus 4. So we'll get 3 into B minus 3 plus 4 into A plus 1 equal to 0. Now multiplying 3B minus 9 plus 4A plus 4 equal to 0. So it is 4A plus 3B minus 9 plus 4 is minus 5 equal to 0. So this is one equation. Next equation we will be finding by substituting the value of Q in AB because Q is a point on AB. As Q is a point on AB, this A comma B satisfies the equation 3x minus 4y minus 16 equal to 0. So let me start here by erasing this. So Q of A comma B lies on 3x minus 4y minus 16 equal to 0. So we can substitute x is equal to A and y is equal to B. So this equation becomes 3a minus 4b equal to 60. So this equation can also be written as 4a plus 3b equal to 5. So we have to solve this 1 and 2. Okay. So solving 1 and 2. How to solve? We have to multiply the first equation by 4 to make the b part equal. So b part has positive and negative sign. So if you multiply the first equation by 4, you will get 12b. Second equation by 3, you will get minus 12b. So b gets cancelled. So 1 into 4 is 16a plus 12b equal to 20. Second equation by 3, 9a minus 12b equal to 48. If we add both, we will get 25a equal to 68. So a will be equal to 68 by 24. So we got the value of a. Now if we substitute the value of a in any equation, we will get the value of b. So substitute a is equal to 68 by 25 in second equation. So what is second equation? It is 3 into 68 by 25 minus 4b equal to 60. So what we can do now? So we can keep the minus 4b on one side and take the others to the left hand side. So keep the minus 4b here. It is 16 minus 3 into 68 by 25. Now minus 4b will be equal to taking the LCM as 25. What is 16 into 25? It is 6 5 30, 80, 6 2s are 12. Balance 1 is 32. So it is 0, 0, 400. 16 into 25 is 400 minus 3 into 68. 3 8s are 24. 6 3s are 18, 20. Okay. Now minus 4b is equal to 400 minus 204. So it is 6 and 1. So we have 196 divided by 25. Okay. Now take this minus 4 to left hand side. Minus 4 is in product, so it will come to negative. So dividing by 4, it is how much times? 4 fours are 16, balance 3, 9 fours are 36. So we'll get minus 49 by 25. So B is equal to minus 49 by 25. So the point Q, which is the foot of the perpendicular, which is A comma B. So A here is 68 by 25. B is minus 49 by 25. So these are the values of Q, which is the foot of the perpendicular. Clear? Do you understand? So shall we move on to the next 14th one? The perpendicular from the origin to the line y is equal to mx plus c meets at minus 1 comma 2. Find the value of m and c. Okay. So what is given? There is a line, the perpendicular from the origin, from 0 comma 0 to the line. So this line to the line y is equal to mx plus c meets at, where does it meet? This line at minus 1 comma 2. Okay. If it is so, we have to find the value of m and c. Okay. So let AB be this line and PQ be the perpendicular. So we have 2 points for P and Q. So you can find out the slope. Then by perpendicular, we can say product of the slopes equal to minus 1. From that we can find the value of M, and substituting we will get the value of C. Okay. The same procedure. So let AB be the line, y is equal to mx plus c. So then let PQ be perpendicular from P of 0 comma 0 perpendicular to AB. So it is from P of 0 comma 0 origin to Q of minus 1 comma 2. So therefore slope of PQ. If 2 points are there, we can find out the slope using y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So y2 is 2 and y1 is 0. x2 is minus 1 and x1 is 0. So it is 2 minus 0, 2. Minus 1 minus 0, it is minus 1. So it is minus 2. So then what will be slope of AB? As AB is perpendicular to PQ, we have slope of AB into slope of PQ equal to minus 1. So slope of AB into what is slope of PQ? It is minus 2 equal to minus 1. So therefore slope of AB equal to minus 1. This is in product, so it will come to division. So which is equal to 1 by 2. So slope of AB is equal to 1 by 2. So from this equation, what can you say? Slope is m. So slope is equal to m. That means m is equal to 1 by 2. So we found the value of m. Okay. Now we have to find out the value of c. Now look at this line AB. In this line there is a point Q. So therefore Q of minus 1 comma 2 lies on y is equal to mx plus c. If it lies on this line, this point will satisfy this equation. That means x will be equal to minus 1 and y will be equal to 2. Already we have the value of m. Substituting all these values, we can find out c. So x is equal to minus 1, y is equal to 2 and m is equal to 1 by 2. Substituting here, we will get 2 is equal to m is 1 by 2, x is minus 1 plus c. So 2 equal to minus 1 by 2 plus c. So c will be equal to 2 minus 1 by 2 will become plus 1 by 2. So if we take LCM, it is 4 plus 1 equal to, so this means c is equal to 5 by 2. So we got m is equal to 1 by 2 and c is equal to 5 by 2. So this is the solution for this problem. Clear? So shall we move on to the 15th one? If P and Q are the lengths of the perpendicular from the origin to the lines, x cos theta minus y sin theta equal to k cos 2 theta, and x secant theta plus y cosecant theta equal to k respectively, prove that p square plus 4q square equal to k square. So there are two lines. These are the two lines. They gave its length of the perpendicular is p and q. If it is so, we have to prove this equation. Clear? So let me start the solution. There is a line L1. So let us keep the line L1 as x cos theta minus y sin theta equal to k cos 2 theta. So what is the length of the perpendicular to L1? It is P. Okay. So perpendicular distance is given as P. So perpendicular distance equal to P. So we know that what we know? We know that D is equal to, that is distance D is equal to AX1 plus BY1 plus C modulus of it divided by square root of A square plus B square. So this is the distance of the perpendicular from the line. What is the line equation in general? AX plus BY plus C. This is the line equation, and passing through x1 comma y1. Okay, so these are the datas. Now we don't have the passing through point. Do we have the passing through point? Yes, we have. If P and Q are the length of the perpendiculars from the origin, okay, it passes through the origin. So, x1 comma y1 is 0 comma 0. Okay. Now, if we compare this general equation with this equation can be written as x cos theta minus y sin theta minus k cos 2 theta equal to 0. Okay. So this means A is equal to x cos theta, B is equal to minus y sin theta, C is equal to minus k cos 2 theta. And it passes through the origin, so x1 comma y1 equal to 0 comma 0. So these are the data given. Now the distance D will be equal to A into, what is A? A is x cos theta. So instead of writing AD, here what is given? Perpendicular distance is given as P. So P, substituting in this formula, perpendicular distance is P. So P is equal to modulus of, what is A? A is x cos theta into x1 is 0 plus BE is minus y sin theta, and x2 is also 0 plus C. What is C? It is minus k cos 2 theta divided by square root of, I'm sorry, A is not x cos theta, A is coefficient of x. So it will be only cos theta. Okay, so x will not come and y will not come. So only cos theta. So A is cos square theta, A square plus B square sin square theta. Minus sin theta whole square, minus square is positive. Okay. So these two will become 0 and we will have only minus k cos 2 theta divided by cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. Square root of 1 is 1. So this is 1. So P will be equal to, when taking modulus, this minus will go away. So it is k cos 2 theta. So squaring, P square will be equal to k square cos square 2 theta. Let us keep this as 1. Okay. Because we need P square. So we squared here. Next, what is line 2? Line L2 is given as x secant theta plus y cosecant theta equal to k. We can write it as x secant theta plus y cosecant theta minus k equal to 0. So here this means a is equal to secant theta, b is equal to cosecant theta and c is equal to minus k. Now, what is the distance for this line? It is q. So, q is equal to modulus of secant theta into x1. x1 is 0 and b is cosecant theta into 0 and c is minus k divided by square root of secant square theta plus cosecant square theta. What is secant square theta plus cosecant square theta? So shall we change to cos and sine? We will find here. Secant square theta plus cosecant square theta. So it is 1 by cos square theta plus 1 by sine square theta. So taking cos square theta and sine square theta as LCM, we will get sine square theta plus cos square theta. So what is sine square theta plus cos square theta? It is 1. So this term will become 0 and it will be minus k here. In the numerator we have square root of sine square plus cos square is 1 divided by cos square theta sine square theta. So modulus of minus k is k divided by if you take square root of 1, it is 1. If you take square root of cos square sine square theta, it is cos theta sine theta. Okay, 1 by cos theta sine theta. So 1 by cos theta sine theta, which is equal to this 1 by cos theta sine theta. When I take it to the numerator, it will become cos theta sine theta. We know that sine 2 theta is equal to 2 sine theta cos theta. So if you multiply by 2, we will get 2 divided by 2. So this 2 is multiplied here. This 2 sine theta cos theta is sine 2 theta. So instead we will write sine 2 theta divided by 2. So this is the value of q. So we got the value of q. Now let me erase these things. What we got? We got q is equal to k into sine 2 theta by 2. Okay, this means 2q is equal to, just I took this 2 here. So division 2 will go to product 2 equal to k sine 2 theta. Now if we square both sides, we will get 4q square equal to k square sine square 2 theta. Okay. So this is the second equation. Where is the first equation? Yeah, this is the first equation. So if you see this, if you add both, we will get p square plus 4q square. So 1 plus 2. In LHS, we have p square plus 4q square. What is in RHS? It is k square cos square 2 theta plus k square sine square 2 theta. So if we take k square outside, we will get cos square 2 theta plus sine square 2 theta. So sine square plus cos square is 1. So it is equal to k square. So we got p square plus 4q square equal to k square. So this is the equation we need to prove. Clear? Understood? So shall we move on to the 16th problem? 16th one. In the triangle ABC with vertices A of 2, 3, B of 4, minus 1 and C of 1, 2, find the equation and length of altitude from the vertex A. Now we have a triangle with 3 vertices A of 2, 3, B of 4, minus 1, C of 1, 2. So these are the points. We have to find the equation and length of altitude from the vertex A. So let AD be the altitude. Okay, let AD be the altitude from A meeting BC at D. Now what we have to find? We have to find the equation of AD and length of A. To find equation of AD, already we have point. Now if you know the slope, using slope point form, we can find the equation of AD. So first step, we are going to find equation of AD. So step 1, this equation of AD. We are going to find equation of AD. So already we have a point to find slope of AD. So this AD is the perpendicular. As AD is the altitude, AD will be the perpendicular to BC. Okay. Now let us write. Let AD be the altitude from A. If AD is the altitude, AD is perpendicular to BC. So if AD is perpendicular to BC, we know slope of AD into slope of BC equal to -1. So we have to find slope of BC and find out slope of AD. So slope of BC. So we have 2 points here. So slope of BC. Okay. So the points are 4 comma minus 1 and 1 comma minus 2. It is nothing but y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So what is y2? 2 minus 1 divided by what is x2? 1 minus what is x1? 4. So it is 2 minus into minus is plus. So 2 plus 1. 1 minus 4 is minus 3. So 2 plus 1 is 3 divided by minus 3. So it is minus 1. So we have slope of BC is equal to minus 1. We know slope of AD into slope of BC equal to minus 1. This is because AD is perpendicular to BC. So slope of AD into what is slope of BC? It is minus 1 equal to minus 1. So slope of AD equal to minus 1. This minus 1 will come to division, which is equal to 1. Minus 1 divided by minus 1 is 1. So now this is equal to M. So M is equal to 1 and the points x1 comma y1. So the point is 2 comma 3. Okay. Therefore, equation of AD. What is the equation of AD? This general format is y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. So we will get y minus, what is y1? 3 equal to m is 1 into x minus x1 is 2. So y minus 3 is equal to x minus 2. So we can write x minus 2 is equal to y minus 3. So bringing the y here, it will become minus y. Already we have minus 2 minus 3 will become plus 3 when we change the sign. So x minus y plus 1 equal to 0. So this is the equation of AD. What is the next step? We have to find out length of altitude from A. We know that length of perpendicular from x1 comma y1 to the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is d is equal to ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by square root of a square plus b square. So this is the format to find. Now length of the perpendicular from A to the line BC. So we need equation of BC. So what is equation of BC? As we have 2 points, it is nothing but y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. Here m is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Already we found the slope of BC, which is minus 1. Okay. So the equation of BC will be y minus y1. y1 is minus 1 equal to m. M is minus 1 into x minus, what is x1? It is 4. Okay. Now let me continue here. I have here is some parts here. So it is y. Minus into minus is plus. So y plus 1 equal to minus x. Minus into minus, it is plus 4. So bringing this x here. So it will be plus x plus y, and this 4 when it comes here it will become plus 1 minus 4 equal to 0. So this is nothing but x plus y minus 3 equal to 0. So this is equation of BC. So we got this format. So this implies that A is equal to 1 and b is equal to 1, c is equal to minus 3. So we have to find length of the perpendicular from A. So the point A is 2 comma 3. So therefore x1 comma y1 is 2 comma 3. Therefore the distance D perpendicular from A, perpendicular distance from A, which is denoted as D, is modulus of A x1. A is 1, x1 is 2 plus b. B is 1 and y1 is 3 and c is minus 3. Minus 3 divided by square root of a square plus b square. So 1 into 2 is 2 plus 1 into 3 is 3 minus 3 divided by square root of 1 square is 1 and this 1 square 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So, and we have this 3 minus 3 gets cancelled. So, modulus 2 divided by root 2. So, modulus 2 is 2, 2 by root 2. So, multiplying and dividing by root 2, we will get d is equal to 2 root 2 by this root 2 into root 2 is 2. So, 2 gets cancelled. So, it is 2. So, the distance is root 2 units. Okay, clear children? Do you understand? So shall we move on to the last problem of this exercise, 17th one. If P is the length of the perpendicular from the origin to the line whose intercepts on the axis are A and B, then show that 1 by P square equal to 1 by A square plus 1 by P square. Here, P is the length of the perpendicular from origin to the line whose intercepts are A and B. So this is of the form intercept form. So what are the data given? They give x intercept is A and y intercept is B. If it is so, then the equation of the line will be, if both the intercepts are known, equation of the line is x by A plus y by B equal to 1. Now, we have to change this to ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Now, changing this, taking ab as LCM, we have bx plus ay divided by ab equal to 1. Cross multiplying bx plus ay equal to ab will go here. So, ab. So writing this as bx plus ay minus ab equal to 0. This is one equation. So this is the equation. Where is the perpendicular? The perpendicular is from origin. Okay. So therefore x1 comma y1 equal to 0 comma 0. Now we know that length of perpendicular from x1 comma y1 to the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is d is equal to ax1 plus by1 plus c modulus divided by square root of a square plus b square. This is the perpendicular distance formula. So comparing these two equations, we have A is equal to small b and capital B is equal to small a, capital C is equal to minus AB. Therefore, the distance, perpendicular distance is capital A small b. What is x1? It is 0 and capital B is small a and y1, this is 0 and C is minus AB divided by square root of small a is B square and capital B is small a square. Okay. So the perpendicular distance is given as P. Here D is given as P. So P will be equal to, this is 0, this is also 0, and we have only minus AB divided by square root of B square plus A square. So P will be equal to, if we take modulus, minus will go out. So AB by square root of A square plus B square. So if we square, we get A square B square by, this root goes away if you square. So we will have A square plus B square. As we have 1 by P square, let us also reverse this. So 1 by P square will be, just numerator will go to denominator, denominator will go to numerator. So we will have A square plus B square dividing by A square B square. Now if we divide each term by A square B square, what we will get? We will get A square gets cancelled, 1 by B square. Here B square gets cancelled, 1 by A square. So 1 by P square will be equal to 1 by A square plus 1 by B square. This is what we have to prove, and we have proved it. Clear, children? Do you understand all the problems? If you have any doubts, you can comment me. Also, if you like my videos, just subscribe to Think Max and show your support by sharing among your friends and hit the like button. Okay, thank you.